Maybe you owed money to Frank, too. Hello, Zach.
Sup, Max? It's weird to not see you.
Oh, I hate him
I'm
already!
always taking pictures with my eyes.
I bet. As long as you don't talk to everybody about all that shit with the sext in Victoria.
Oh, listen to that fucking voice!
It's over. Just another Blackwell mini-drama.
You mean stupid shit. Man, I just don't get Victoria. I mean, what does she want?
What does she
Probably
want?
for all of us to talk about her.
Such a jock!
Like me.
Then let's not. You're pretty smart, Max. See you at the game Friday.
No! You stay away! You stay away! Ugh!
So insane. Seriously. Hello, climate change.
Alright, let's try and do another page, because I want to try and get these done before the end of this episode. Before catching the bus out to meet Chloe, I saw Nathan and David talking to David, which made me nervous. Otherwise, I had a nice soundtrack to ride to the Two Wheels Diner. Talking about going back in time, I haven't seen the diner in 5 years, but it looks exactly the same. Although now there are way less fishermen and way more dumped food carts than when we were kids. Chloe and I had the best backdrop to play pirates, old ships in a big ocean. Chloe was late, and I was able to be distracted by Joyce again. The dinner is like a museum piece, except with customers. Better still, the food hasn't changed at all. Joyce seemed to be really glad to see me again. William died. Guilt trip. I might just kind of skim more of these. Chloe doesn't want to accept that. She found a new life with her husband. Joyce wasn't happy about Chloe getting busted with weed. Probably should have stepped in instead of taking the hit for Chloe. I feel bad for Joyce that she has to defend Dathan for laying the smackdown on his own stepdaughter. William was so nice and kind of gentle with us. Can't even imagine how Chloe would be if he hadn't died. I'll do one more. So much drama and I haven't even finished my breakfast. Finally, Chloe showed up more bubbly than I would have after almost getting killed in the bathroom. Sorry, I'm really getting tongue-tied right now. My bad. God damn it. It makes me happy to see her smile. But that smile went trouble. But that smile meant trouble, since all she really wanted was for me to show off my weird rewind power. So I did have to admit, I felt like a total boss, except I did start feeling weak and woozy the more I rewound. I even got a nosebleed, which kind of freaked me out. Chloe always wants more, so she demanded we'd go to her top secret lair. She still had to get pissed off at me because I dared to answer Kate's call. I'm not a fan of Chloe's petulant side. She tried to make me feel like an ass, but screw that. Kate was so happy I answered, I actually felt worse for her. Chloe has to know I can't have two friends at once. Yeah, I agree with that. Also, I just noticed that the page at the bottom says page 30 of 32, but of course my screen is cutting off the bottoms and tops of that, so I can't actually see those. So if there's only 3 more pages, yeah, I might... Well, not right now, but we'll read the rest of this very soon. Also, I hate him so much.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
Oh wait, is this school's team the Bigfoots? That would explain the reference earlier.
Join us, or die. Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please.
Oh,
I have to come up
Jesus.
with a guest list for a Vortex Club soiree. Really? Oh, like you care.
I don't.
You're right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Making my guest list easier. Ciao.
Not gonna lie, I really don't give a shit. Max does not need to go to those. I'm sorry. She just doesn't. Oh, look who it is.
Excuse me, Mr. Madsen?
Do you mind if we talk about what happened yesterday with Chloe?
What about? Oh yeah, that's right. So he didn't catch me. You hit
hit
Chloe.
I'm sure she told you why. Did she mention she probably stole one of my guns?
Probably, as in you have no proof.
She's no threat to you.
Yeah!
If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't care at all. When I was her age, I was out raising a lot more hell. She's better than that. All you kids are. So is Kate Marsh.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Not pulling any punches with this motherfucker.
But you treat Kate pretty bad.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh!
About that video going around.
Is that why you hassled Kate yesterday? I took a photo of that moment for surveillance sake.
Oh.
Soldier, you don't have the facts. You think I'm a hypocrite because I want cameras around here for the safety of the students?
Actually, I want the
That'll
cameras
take
too,
more than
but that's
surveillance
regardless.
cameras.
But
It will
regardless
take
of
more
that,
than Ms. Grant and her petition to find missing students.
in a
Isn't
public
that your
environment.
responsibility as head of security? Unless you know something about Rachel Amber that nobody else does.
I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to fight with anyone anymore. That's all, Max.
Right.
If only I knew what David Madsen was really up to.
I'm alright with cameras in this school as long as he's not the one using
You
them.
best not bother chatting me up now.
I think cameras would be a good idea because, like, I know that my high school had cameras put in a while back, like back when I was in high school, and like made everyone smarten the fuck up real quick. That's all I'm saying. It's a good thing. As long as you don't got a creepy motherfucker like that using the cameras, it's a good thing. All right. Is he
still have
really
time.
doing the hey girl?
I could go see Warren playing mad scientist in the lab. Luke is always using the phone as a shield to avoid people.
Alright, let's read another page because we're very close to having read all these. Just when I thought shit couldn't get crazier, Chloe told me to keep her. Chloe took me to her secret lair, the city dump. Perfect for Halloween, just like when where the vehicle and appliance ghosts of Arcadia Bay come to rot and rust. Urban dystopia porn. But instead of taking cool photos, Chloe had me do some really kind of silly fun gun tricks. Until the guy Chloe owes money to showed up, some skeevy dude guy named called Frank. He demanded Chloe pay him back, or else. I was shocked that he wasn't the loan shark I expected, but I could literally feel his bad vibe. I still can't see how the best friend ended up involved like a loser like that. My best friend. I'm reading all of this wrong. Don't blame me. Things got truly crazy when Frank took Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun, and now we have to worry about that lunatic after me. Or Chloe. Chloe really flipped out when she saw that Frank was wearing one of the Rachel Amber's bracelets. That means we definitely have another suspect. This isn't so not how I intended to spend my time back in Arcadia Bay. Let me just see real quick. Yeah, it is. It's only 2 more pages. Okay, I'm just gonna read them now. Who cares? It's just 2. After all the Dramarama, volume 33. Chloe and I ended up I hope that's 33. Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the tracks deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing about the sound of nature and wildlife. I was shaking from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaken too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up with watching SpongeBob ended up in such a scary orbit. I felt safer with her at my side, and I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down on the tracks and wax about life. Yeah, you think? Etc. As Chloe's leg got caught on the rail as the goddamn train showed up. Of course, I was off trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it. I almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding, like in the 80s film Skaters. Ah, you're doing good. Just as fast as the vision came in, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means, or doesn't. One last page, because this is the last page. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens. Shitting kittens, yeah. Her foot was stuck in the damn rail, and naturally the train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if not destructive, solution to saving Chloe once again, but just in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret, so there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off back at the campus. She was so sweet, and said that this has been the best week of her life despite everything. That made me feel so awesome. Chloe really feels like we're taking over the world, but what if I hadn't had the power to rewind time to get her off the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Alright, so now that we've finally caught up with that, and I'm glad that we have, I'll look at that periodically whenever it updates, but luckily now I don't need to just... But now, luckily... Luckily, I'll just look at those whenever they update, and then...
I'm trying.
Oh.
But you have to understand my position.
Why? You don't understand mine. Nobody does.
Oh, jeez. Whenever I look at those... I'll look at those whenever they update. I assume they update at the end of each scene. Hold on. I should go help her first. Because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go to Warren first. Where'd she go? Oh! Wait.
Stop! Don't come near me!
Oh. Was he watching her? That is a very obscene level of detail if he was. Good detail, though.
Juliet is laying the smackdown on Zachary.
That's good. 11.
Oh, Maxwell Smart. Talk later. Cool?
Okay.
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Jefferson.
I'm only bothered when you avoid turning in photos. But you know this. So what can I do for you, Max?
Just between you and me, I'm worried about Kate Marsh.
You're not the only one. Do you have something you want to tell me?
Saw David and Kate. Yes.
I saw David Madsen harassing Kate yesterday. He was scaring her.
Mr. Madsen confuses fear with security. I'm sorry. Kate had to be a target of his paranoia.
Glad someone
If you have
understands.
proof, I can talk to Principal Wells.
I do have proof!
Actual photographs.
I do have
of
proof!
Let me see that
Yes!
photo after class.
Vindication!
Already thinking like a real photographer. And Max, I promise this matter is being discussed by the faculty. I
Yes!
assume you know about this viral video?
Kate is freaked
Kate is
out.
freaked out by all of this. She can't do homework while she's being tormented on a daily basis.
What if Kate brought this on herself? She
Uh,
means
she-
well, but maybe she does protest too much. She seems like she's holding back the truth. Have you talked to her?
I have.
Yes, I talked to her on the phone today. She needs friends and support now. I just don't want Kate Marsh to become the next Rachel Amber.
Why is there a
Rachel
reverb?
What does she have to do with Kate?
With all her missing persons posters around, it's hard not to think of her.
I miss Rachel too.
Aw.
But think about yourself, Max. Principal Wells told me about what you said happened in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It did happen. Nathan Prescott had a gun in the girls' bathroom yesterday.
This is a serious accusation, Max.
So you
Well,
don't
yeah.
believe me? I would never make something like this up.
I'd like to believe that, Max. It just seems like there's a lot of drama around you this week.
Oh!
Should I?
Excuse me, Max. Hello? Yes? Hold on. I have to take this, so just go into class and I'll be there soon.
Okay. Before I go into class, let's go take a look at what he's got to say. Chemistry
You
stuff.
need a brain, Igor. Hey, Warren. Are you okay? You look thoughtful yet confused.
Maxwell
What kind of
Silver
compliment
Hammer.
is that?
Perfect timing. I need help with this chemical experiment.
Oh,
Asking me
Jesus.
for help means you're screwed.
Yeah.
Have to add either a bit of potassium or sodium. It's up to you to decide, Dr. Max.
Why would you ask me? I don't know, fucking potassium, I
I'm not
guess.
sure why you're letting me decide your fate, but go potassium.
Potassium it shall be. If this works, you get a free hug.
Okay. So I'm kind of glad hopefully I don't get it right. Was that right?
Weird
Was that good?
science.
Was that good?
Might be that.
Hey, Warren.
Skip.
Maxwell Silver.
Skip.
Asking-
I
Skip.
have to.
Skip. Lots of
I
potassium.
actually think you should use a lot of potassium. I mean, a shitload.
See? Look at that smile. You're going to become a scientist yet. Let's do this thing.
Just kills him. Yeah.
She blinded me with science. Yes! That was a blast! But let's keep it a professional secret. Cool?
I guess.
I don't want to laugh, but he looks so hilarious.
Yes!
You can
That was
laugh.
a blast!
Just laugh in his
Let's
face.
keep it a professional secret.
Laugh in his fucking face.
I wish I could bring a mini Warren with me to my
Front
science
to the
exams.
future. Can I talk to the teacher in here? Oh, I
Hi,
can.
Miss Grant.
Funny, I was just thinking about you, Max. It's too bad you didn't sign the petition.
No, I think there
Every
should be
signature
cameras.
counts, and yours might be the one that decided.
Well, then I'm glad I didn't.
Miss Grant, can I ask you a possibly dumb science question?
You know